Hi guys, so back amongst it. So I've just driven back from Rainbow this morning, and we've got new arrivals at the lake, and I've just got them settled in and sorted out, which is fantastic, and really good lads. I'm really looking forward to spending a week with Matt and Nathan, I think it is, this week. Looks like a good bunch, so I'm going to have a bit of fun with them. Hopefully they can catch some PBs as well, so that would be bloody awesome. Fish were moving everywhere, so it's looking good. What wasn't looking so good was the bung that was stopping the flow coming out of that leaky gate had obviously deflated over the time I was away, and we've lost about 6 to 8 inches of water out of Fensmere. So I've managed to pump that back up and stop the flow, and I've stopped the flow going into the little silt trap, because obviously over time, although it's, you know, it's only a 32mm pipe, it's still a considerable amount of water over a course of you know, a 24-48 hour period. So over the course of 2 weeks, obviously a lot of water. So I've just stopped that for now. Obviously the fish in the silt trap are far less important than the fish in the main lake, so there's still good water coming in despite the fact we've had very little rain. So I'm hoping that that water level creeps back up again and comes back over the spillway. I've never seen it not come over the spillway, so it was a bit of a shock when I got home, and I looked out the window of the extension and went, holy moly, that wasn't so good. So anyway, I'm down the fish farm now. I've just done the check round here, and Sal obviously has been doing a great job keeping everything topped up, and everything's looking really good. I was supposed to do water parameter tests and I forgot the kit, so I've got to bring it up tomorrow, test all the water parameters, make sure the ammonia levels are fine and there's no problems. I'll do that first thing tomorrow and take you through that check again, make sure everything's good. Otherwise, yeah, back into it this week. It's going to be a big week. I'm hoping to get the machine fixed and I can start filling the diversion channel area that I have here, and get all that sorted, and start actually getting some work done through this rest of July and all of August. It's going to be a super busy time, so there's going to be an increase in YouTube videos again, because obviously there's quite a bit of work to do. So anyway, so that's the story. This is the scene. I'm cream bloody crackered, although I should be refreshed from coming back, but last night was a busy night. I had a bloody bream at about 1 o'clock. Only the second one that we had up at Rainbow, and then Wayne had a upper 37 common at about 4 AM. So we were up at 6, so it was not a lot of sleep. So I'm cream crackered, just relieved that everything's all good. It's always a worry for us fish farmers, and especially during these super hot periods. So anyway, quick update. I'll keep you posted as this week goes on what's going on, and hopefully I can get some more videos out. All right, catch you later, bye-bye. Okay, Sunday morning, back down the farm, as I forgot the bloody parameter testers and all the water testing stuff like yesterday. I thought I needed to get down here and check it. Especially, I'm feeding around 175 kilos a week is going in here at the moment, so making sure ammonia levels, nitrite levels are fine is vitally important. So before I put any more in this morning and set the feeders, I'm just going to check all that. Check dissolved oxygen. It's still pretty early. There's still a good algal bloom here and the fish are still feeding, so that's always a great sign. But let's just go through the testing again and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, now I'm going to try, and hopefully this will be all right, guys, but obviously there's a lot of wind blowing, and I'm down here with the mechanic at the moment, so I thought I'd just come and do some water parameter tests. So I'm going to do an ammonia test, and I'm going to test DO2 a bit late in the day. I actually tested it yesterday and we were about 95% saturation yesterday morning. So I'm just going to test it again today. Obviously we've got a load of wind on and it's actually pushing and looking like it's going to go over the spillway today, which would be fantastic with this fresh bit of water. So we're all calibrated here. It's nice and stable. I'm going to just do a DO2. Let's have a look, and then I'll take you through the rest. Get off. There we go. Okay. So there you go. That just shows you we've got algae. Always got a bit of an algal bloom on this lake, which is fantastic. But obviously with the wind as well, we're getting super saturation. We're over 100%. Lovely to see. Fish are feeding like absolute mad. No surprise there when the conditions are so good. Water temperature is 26 degrees, pretty much optimal. Okay, so that's fine. Happy with that. Right, now we're going to get these. So I've put 5 mil of water into each. We've got 3 different solutions we have to add to get this reading. Excuse me. Right, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 of solution 1. Solution number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solution number 2. Okay, and the last solution, there's 5 drops of this one going in. If I can open it with one hand, holding the, yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, so 5 of that. Now we've got to wait 15 minutes. It gives us a great indication of the ammonia levels in the lake at the moment, and ammonia is directly linked to that whole nitrogen cycle. So I can see straight away by the colour of it that it's going to be okay. I'm going to plop that on there. As you can start to see, it's starting to go already. But we'll keep a check on that, and we'll come back and test it in 5 minutes to 15 minutes time. Hi guys, right, down the farm. Got a diesel mechanic coming out, finally sort me cat out today. And of course, sod's law, it's been dry for 3 months now, it's pissing down with rain. You couldn't screw a tick, to be honest. But anyway, it's good because we've got water coming in the lake again, which is great. Got water coming in the lake, which is going to give it a nice flush, which is fantastic. Right, yesterday when I was up here feeding, I noticed that some C1s are already coming through. One actually was probably nearly the size of my hand already. So I want to try and remove that biomass as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to show you, I've got these cages that are going to go down now with pellet in a bag inside. Hopefully it's going to mean I can reduce biomass down, even if I can get out sort of, you know, 20, 30 fish every time I come down in each of them. Then of course, over the course of the next month or two, I'm going to take 1,000 or so more fish out, which will be fantastic. I can grade the best ones, put them in the tank, and the rest can go. So you know, it's a little bit of work again, but it'll be beneficial in terms of reducing biomass in this peak period of time where the fish are feeding optimally. I'll just show you what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the first one. As you can see in there, I've just got a feed bag. Actually, it's just a boilie drying bag. I've just put some pellets in there, which will sit on the bottom. I'm going to drop this off the end of here and tie it off. I will bring some floats up for it just in case anything happens, and I know I'm not going to lose them and cause problems, because obviously those fish will die and it'll cause problems. So I want to be able to get this out and check it daily. So I'm going to have this just attached to the rope, which I've got it done like so. Tie it off. Hopefully fishes come in, bish bosh, they stay in there, they can't find their way out. And you know, I can have 20, 30 fish in there. It should be nice, and then keep removing them over the period of the next few months. All right, so there's my other 2. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Let's get on with it. All right, so 1 tench, millions of sunfish, loads of crayfish, and they've been eating the sunfish by the looks of it, so they're all just going to go back in. Nothing good here. Again, nothing spectacular, just loads of crays, a few sunfish, and a gudgeon. So just down the farm this morning, checking up on the future stock of Fensmere Fish Farm. And I think most people will agree that they are absolutely stunning. These fish are going to be in the sort of 4 to 5 pound range this coming winter, into their end of their C2 year, their second summer. And yeah, magnificent creatures, beautiful.